So I started at Pi on September 16th, 2018. And I'll never forget my very first day at Pi. We were a small company at the time, about 25 people. We had one office, now fondly known as Pi North. And I was the only person hired that day. Um, and the team welcomed me, got me set up, and said, "All right, here's your computer, here's your mouse. We don't have an office for you yet, but we're gonna sort that out because kind of all the current offices were filled." And so they set me up in the conference room in the middle of the building, with a little mouse and a computer, and asked if I'd be all right there for a little while. And so sat there starting to get oriented to my emails, setting up folders, trying to figure out this strange company that I just joined called Pi that actually didn't serve any pie. And I see out of the corner of my eye, the CEO, Tom McMeekin, and he was moving all of his things, his desk, his computer, his monitors, his chair out of the office across the hall from the conference room. And about an hour or two later, our chief growth officer at the time, Matt, came in and said, "All right, great, Erica, we have an office set up for you. We'll move you in here." Um, and so I set up in what had been the CEO's office. And when I asked where the CEO had moved to, Matt said, "Oh, he just moved down the hall." So I wandered down the hall, and Tom, our CEO at the time, had made an office out of the shower room at Pi North. The shower curtain was his backdrop, where he took Zoom calls, and every once in a while, when the drain would get backed up, it wouldn't smell too good in his office. It had no windows. It was a tiled interior, and he spent 2 to 3 years working out of that shower room just so that I and others who came into the pack after him could have a place to work and a comfortable place to operate out of. And I think that experience on day one told me everything I needed to know about Pi and confirmed that it was a company that I was excited to work for. I think we're a company of servant leaders who recognize that in order for us all to succeed together, no one person, no matter title or tenure, is any better than the rest, and even those at the top are willing to work from a shower for a few years, in an effort to make the company even better than it is today. So, really excited to be celebrating 25 years. I know that will continue to be something that we hold on to going forward. I'm sure many things will change at Pi, but I think that mentality, no one's too big to pick up their popcorn off the floor, or give up their office for the new person in the building.